Read a lot of books. The more you read books on enlightenment, on meditation, spirituality, the more you will progress very rapidly. Reading books is very, very important, along with your meditation. You have to read all the books. Book reading is very important to come out of all kinds of psychological situations. People don't do book reading at all. That's the whole problem. They don't occupy themselves well. See, when you are educated, you must read all the books. There is a whole number of books waiting for you. Read all the books. Get all the books. Purchase all the books and keep them in your home. 24 hours are there. You have to read any number of books. Book reading is very, very important for every person. As you take care of your children, you must take care of your reading.
Hi, friends. A very good evening and good morning to the people joining from other side of the country. So, I welcome you all for this Saturday masterclass, Reading Habit and Impact of Information by Mukesh Chauhan. So, before listening from Mukesh sir, we all will practice meditation now. The meditation which we practice here is called as breath mindfulness meditation. Breath mindfulness meditation is all about observing our own natural breath, which is happening very naturally. To enhance our meditation practice, we are practicing a process called heart elevation before the breath mindfulness meditation. So, this heart elevation process is all about bringing up our elevated emotions like gratitude, compassion, which gives you the immense joy to elevate our meditation experience. So, we all will sit in meditation now.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, with your hands on your chest area, resting your attention on your heart center. Connect with your beautiful heart. With your attention on your heart center, with a slow, long, relaxing breath, can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel the seat of all emotions. nurturing all life. With its energies of love, compassion, gratitude. Can you recollect an experience from your past or from the vision of your future where you feel enormous love, joy, gratitude, or simply bring up an experience in the present, smelling a flower, playing in water, taking a walk in nature, helping somebody in need. Imagine and bring up that moment and feel that energy. Relive that moment and feel that energy. And allow yourself to spread that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet, or to someone who is in need, to help them heal, to help them elevate themselves. Where your attention goes, there your energy flows. We're all deeply interconnected. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. We are in a powerful group meditation, harnessing the energies of the group. When you observe your breath, your mind slowly becomes empty. As the mind is becoming less and less of thought, calmer and calmer, allow yourself to experience that greater calmness inside of you, emptiness all around you. All emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy. The field of limitless possibilities. The longer you stay connected to this emptiness, blackness of no body, of no thing, the more experiences you draw into your life. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize you are in thought, go back to observing your breath and allow yourself to slowly go into that emptiness, that field of light. We are less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer we stay in the empty states of mind, the more you transcend your body, you go beyond matter, you experience emptiness and energy. Relax, dear friends. You planted seeds of possibilities. You primed your subconscious. Recognize that whatever you emotionally embrace is manifesting into your physicality. Be grateful for this opportunity to create. Be grateful for to everything and everyone who will help you to create this future. Your gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, everyone in your life. To this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, to technology, all systems, governments, companies, to yourself, and to this intelligent quantum field for helping us experience, helping us create a new life. Gratitude moves us into coherence and helps us draw and create more. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What have you experienced? Whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then you may open your eyes.
Welcome back, friends. Anyone wants to share your experience? How was the meditation today? Please write in the chat. Okay. Today we are going to listen from Mukesh sir about the reading habit and the impact of information. So before listening to him, I would like to have a small intro about Mukesh sir. Mukesh Chauhan is based in Toronto, Canada, has more than 25 years of IT experience and currently working as Associate Vice President with HCL Canada. He specializes in IT infrastructure service delivery and security requirements for government contracts. Prior to entering IT, he worked with Nuclear Power Corporation and Central Electricity Authority, Government of India. He is an electrical engineer graduate from IIT Roorkela. He has been practicing Anapanasati meditation since last 5 years and has observed benefits both at work and personal life. Over to you, Mukesh sir. We are very eager to listen from you about
Thank you,
today's
Ladni
topic.
ma'am. Good evening and good morning, masters. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my experience for the information and reading from the books. Just briefly want to share my journey about the with the Buddha Quantum CEO Foundation. I got the opportunity to do the first 40-day meditation program with them back in July 2020 during COVID days. And I was, I had the opportunity to attend multiple programs with them. So in 2 years, I attended 5 of those 40 days programs, and that is the advantage. If you keep repeating information, it deepens into your subconscious, and you get better clarity, better concepts. And now, in fact, even now, I'm doing the spiritual tablet programs with Dr. GK. I believe you know. He runs an organization, Spiritual Tablet Worldwide. Last year, I also got the opportunity to do the coach program with Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. And Chandra sir has been kind of a coach and a mentor and advisor in many programs and situations. I'm very grateful and thankful to Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation and its volunteers who have been supporting me. Thank you so much. Now, coming back to the impact of information and the habit of reading books. So in this program, as well as all the programs that you come across either from PSSM or Buddha CEO or any other group associated, they talk about three things, right? First is the daily meditation they talk about. Second one is the reading books, spiritual books especially, and third one is the Sajjan Sangati, right? That's what they always promote. In fact, there was a video in the beginning from Patriji. He was talking about the importance of reading book. So I just want to share, some experiences from my own journey. Back in 2017, I was not at all reading any book, and I was not a book reader unless, there was some compulsion from work or for some other reason. So not reading any book, not happy with my work life. I used to drive to work 1.5 hour every day, and used to listen to radio. And radio is like some of the news channels, right? That you listen where the news repeats every 10 minutes. So what happens, when you are listening to news, and especially in 80-90% of the news are negative. So if you are driving 1 hour, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 13 minutes, those 10-minute news cycles will repeat at least 10 to 15 times. And I just want to share, what happens, how your mind perceives the information. So if there is let's say, murder in a city, right? And if somebody says there is a murder, police is there, and they describe this scene in a way so that, the rating of the news channel remains high. And if you listen to it 15 times, it will create an effect inside your mind as if there are 15 murders in the city. What it will do, it will create fear, it will create, the feelings and the opinion about this city. And this is these, repeated thinking, thoughts about, some event or something, it starts creating belief. Then you start, calling out that this city is not safe to live, this kind of people live in this city. So this is what was happening with me. While driving, I was listening to radio and mostly the news. And we all feel, if you are aware with what is happening in the world around, we get the opportunity to talk about these things with the friends, so you keep repeating the same thing again and again. I was frustrated, not very happy with my work, so, and used to feel low in energy. So then I kind of come across a coach, my guru, one of my colleague as well. So he told me, these are certain changes you have to make into your life. And first one was, he said, do not watch any kind of news. And since 2018, this today we are entering into now new year to 2026, almost 8 years. I have not looked at any news. The only news I have looked at, whenever there are oath for the president, prime minister, that kind of ceremonies. Only those events I have looked. That is number one. And the second one, he said, while you are driving, use your time for listening to the right information, right content, listen to the podcast. So he was teaching me, more on the business side, how to become a leader, how to become successful, how to make more money. So that kind of teaching, and that along those lines, he recommended certain books. And he said, this is how you read the book. You take a book, you start reading it. In case due to some reason, if the book makes you feel like it is dry, what you can do, you can stop the book. You can, pick up another book and start reading in parallel. Even if you do not like, try to read one page, one paragraph every day. Try to inculcate it like a habit into your day-to-day life, right? So I started that way, and slowly, I started liking the book. But before I came on to the spirituality and this meditation, I also started practicing 15-20 minutes of meditation. So he recommended one of the leader, Brandon Bouchard, he, who used to teach release meditation. So I was doing like 15-20 minutes of meditation, but I had no idea what actually the meditation is. So I just used to play that audio clip and just sit silently. That's what I was doing. With Buddha Quantum CEO, I truly understood the meaning of the meditation as well, because until then I had no idea. So I started listening to the motivational speakers like Tony Robinson, Jig Jigler, Wayne Dyer. Then what happened slowly when you are listening to these people motivates your emotions, right? They take you into vibrations. They take you into a zone where you feel high energy. And what I found, I had a team of that time about 500, 600 people working with me. And almost 80, 90 were sitting on the floor here in Canada with me. So they started telling me, sir, what do you do? I see that you are now having a lot of energy whole day. And when you talk to the people, right, those your vibrations, those get kind of represented into your actions, into your behavior when you are conversating with the people. Those do come up and people feel it, who are around you. Even if people do not talk to you, they can feel your vibrations. So this is what people started telling me. I said, I'm not doing anything different. The only thing is I stopped watching news and I'm just listening to the motivational speaker. So that change I also felt slowly. I was complaining about the life, about the traffic, about the people around me, about my company, about my customer. So slowly, that also started kind of shifting away, because when you are in high energy, you like your work, automatically you will like the people around you, and the negative people, because of your high presence, will start walking away from you. Only the people who would be like minded, who would like to listen to you, they will come close to you. This is what is how my life started changing. And I also joined a program with Bob Proctor Coaching Institute at that point in time in 2019 and 2020. um, that was also a bridge between business world and the spirituality. Bob Proctor himself, he used to teach about the manifestation, and he started talking about the practice of meditation. That is where visualization was another concept they taught me, right, for manifestation. So that is where slowly I also started shifting and listening to Sister Shivani, Sadhguru, Sri Ravi Shankar, Muji, lot of those, the audio recordings I was listening when I was driving. I found alternate route as well. Instead of going onto the city road, I found like jungle route. 60-70% I was driving into the jungle. No traffic lights, enjoying the sights, enjoying the audio, and then slowly shift started happening. Why I'm talking about all these things? Because the type of information that goes in, same thing comes out in your behavior, same thing comes out in the form of some of the realities, right? We all have read the Dr. Joseph Murphy's book, right? Your thoughts create your reality. That is one of the book that I recommend everyone. And whenever now I meet my friend on certain occasions, now Christmas is coming, so I have plenty of books that I have kind of kept beside me, and just doing is preparing to pack up these books. I don't know, you may not be able to see, but because of what you call the background effect, it doesn't show the whole picture in the background. So this is what I give as a gift. Now, if you talk about the book that has made the most impact on my life, yes, definitely Dr. Joseph Murphy's book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, because you will never ever complain about the people. You will never ever complain about the system, your circumstances. You take the responsibility if you read that book. Everything that happens in your life is because of you. You will agree and accept that. Very important. And that will totally change you once you go with that concept. The other book, in being in IT, everyone kind of strives, doing better and better, achieving higher targets year after year. So we are kind of constantly fighting. So the book, the Surrender Experiment from Michael Singer, is one of the most influential book that has changed my life. I no longer fight with the circumstances. When things do happen, I accept those, because the good or bad is what we have defined. No, it really does not exist, right? And whenever things are unfavorable, means more opportunity for you to learn. This is what these some of these books have taught me. And I have given this book, Surrender Experiment, as a gift to most of my friends. As and when I meet new people, this is the book I give. And books are like, now it's like addiction for me. I cannot live without reading. This year I have read 11 books. And initially it was like 3 4 books in a year. And as you read more and more, you practice more, you start reading faster and faster. You start absorbing more and more. Now, in this spiritual tablet program, they are also talking about, because when you read a book, it becomes just the knowledge, plain knowledge, right? But if you apply something from the book into your life, then it becomes wisdom. And that is what is required. So I started now picking up some of the things. How do you implement into your life, right? Even if you get one learning from one book, that is more than enough. So please do not listen, to news. That is one of my suggestion, unless you are working in the field of news, right? That's where, because that becomes your work, right? The other thing that I avoid is, especially in first 1 hour of the day, do not go to the social media. Try to avoid, because you get exposed to other people's emotions and the feelings, and everyone in the social media try to show most of the good side of their life. They never share the problems in their life. Or sometime if there are the news group, or the what you call the social groups, who talk about the city's problem and things, they are the places where only complaints are there. Never ever do that, right? The Bob Proctor also taught me that in one of the program, he was teaching science of getting rich. He said, when you see the construction on the road and you see the people, most of us have the habit of complaining and talking about that people do not do their job. There is lot of corruption here. They have taken away money, all that. He said, never ever complain, because some of those activities are the lines of money towards you indirectly. So let people do their job, you do your job. Complain and comment where you can influence the things. If you can't change anything, just accept it and move forward, but don't complain. And if you listen to the negative news, you will complain more and more. This is what happens. So this is how the my life has changed, and now I only expose myself to some good news. And in fact, if you have come across PSSM and PMC channel, they have come up with the concept of positive news. I was surprised one day I listened that channel, and while driving, and now the Atma Ki Yatra, one of their, the program, they have hundreds of recorded videos on YouTube. I listen very frequently, and that also helps you be kind of, like a Sajjan Sangatya, because you are listening to other people's experiences. And you get exposed. And what happens is when you find that other people have achieved this, or they have experienced this, or they have come out of this situation, it motivates you. It asks you to practice and do more and more and follow that path, and helps you come out of, some of those situations as well. So this is how, the book has transformed my life. And if anyone has question, I please do come forward or turn on your video. You can ask, and I can answer those. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Ladni ma'am. Anyone has any question?
Friends, if you have any questions, you can utilize the chat option, or else if you wanted to speak any of your experiences, please raise your hands so that we are able to promote you as a panelist.
Yeah, somebody is writing, I have started Conversation with God. It's one of the amazing set of books. I have read 3 volumes. I got this book in 3 volumes. Yeah, so some question is, some people are asking, can you repeat some of the books? Yeah. So if you have, the people who make trouble into your life, please read the book of Dr. Joseph Murphy, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. One of the basic book, and Chandra sir usually provide a list of 20-25 books, and this book is in that list. The other book, if you have lost any near and dear one in your life, I would suggest that you read Your Soul's Plan by Robert Swartz. If you are fighting with the life, with the circumstances, please read the book, The Surrender Experiment. Another thing you can do, you can start reading book which are like less than 100 pages. And when you read one book, you get references to another 2-3 book. This is how I keep getting. I cannot finish the current book, and always 3-4 in the queue. And there is one more book if you want to read by Jan Avi Behirand, the Your Invisible Power. Jan Avi was the student of Thomas Trubert. I don't know if you have heard about Thomas Trubert. Thomas Trubert was a judge actually in British period in India, in Punjab. And he had a student, Jan Avi. She has spoken a lot about the power of your subconscious mind and how you do the visualization and manifestation. These are some of the small books, right? 50 page, 60 page. Another important books parallel to Power of Your Subconscious Mind, but it's a very small book by James Allen. That is As a Man Thinketh. Very old book, probably published in 1930s, but very powerful book. So I have plenty of books, and I think 20-25 books are shared by Buddha CEO during their program. Those are amazing book from Dr. Joe Dispenza. You Are the Placebo. I believe there is another one, Dr. Bruce Lipton, right? They talk about the biology of belief. So those books you should read. Living with Himalayan Master, another good book for the starter because it's like a story. There is one more book which is The Alchemist. It's like a novel when you read by Paulo Coelho. So there are many books. If somebody is interested, you can reach out to me as well. I'll share my WhatsApp number, or maybe Ladni ma'am, you can share my WhatsApp number, and people can ask about these books. The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. These are like 40-50 pages book. The other good thing is when you are reading these books, you kind of, tell yourself that you finished 4 books, 5 books, and that motivates you. So that's why I do not suggest that you go for 500, 600 page book. Pick up the book which are like smaller. And that's where your journey will begin and you will feel motivated. Once you start doing it like a practice, then it becomes too fast, right? You are reading very fast. Every month you would probably need a book. Yeah, somebody is suggesting, what you have read and written. Whenever I read book, can understand, and once I keep flipping few pages, forget what I read. So you don't have to remember the whole book. See, you will be picking up what is right for you and what resembles in your life. Just take those messages, and when the need would arise, your memory and things will revive. That's how I take it. Sometimes there are books which go overhead, right? Uh, but I still read. I continue reading, assuming when whatever I need, that will be captured by my mind. I do not worry about, how much I learned or how much I'm getting. There is a Neville Goddard is another my one of my favorite author. He has many books, and one of his small book is The Feeling is the Secret. Means the type of feeling you carry. Your thoughts are like a transmitter, transmission to the universe, but your feelings are like receiving station. So those brings reality, right? That's why living in the good feeling is very important. In the beginning, we did the heart elevation. That was like living with the elevated emotions or living with the higher feelings. Any other question or anything anybody has?
I think no one has any questions. Anyone wants to share your experience? Like, what are your findings from the books you read? That is also you can share in this group. Okay, let me start with my sharings on this session today. So, with your permission, I'll take a moment to share one of my favorite book and what are my sharings with that book, sir. Can I do that, Mukesh, sir?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So, friends, as Sir already mentioned, we need to be focused on what we take into our mind. So, in the same way, whenever I started reading the books, the first book which impacted me in different of ways, the book is called Secret, which was written by Rhonda Byrne. So, the book majorly speaks about whatever you wish, that will come into your bucket list, like it will get fulfilled. So when I was reading that book, I was thinking like whether it will happen. Once if we believe something, it may work. Okay, let me check it like that, because that book majorly speaks about ask, believe, receive. But I don't have any hope or something like that will work and that will come into my bucket. So randomly, I was believing, like I was asking universe, and I was believing that I am going to be clearing all my exams, and I'll be the top in one of my semester in my university which I'm preparing. I did that for 6 months. Later, after sixth or seventh month, I heard I got one of my semester results, and I received it as a bonus. Like, and my HOD told like you are in the first place of the university this time. That was a greatest achievement from your end. Like, so I was literally surprised after listening And that words, like I asked and I believed, like that will happen, and I received it. In the same way, this scientific temperament has been developed within me whenever we are reading different types of books, and whenever we are listening to the different types of meditation experiences. So I will request you all to come up and share, okay, your experiences. Sure, sir. You share the list of books with me. I'll share in the WhatsApp group. If you
Uh,
wanted to share your experience, please raise your hand so that I can promote you as a panelist.
We are doing this in webinar mode, right?
Yes, sir. So we are doing it in a webinar mode. So we require them to raise their hands to speak.
Reading books and listening to the videos will certainly change you as an individual. Your thinking, your way of living life will change completely. So some of the, if nobody is asking the question, some of the spiritual leaders you may call or gurus that I follow. Follow means I listen on YouTube. Abraham Hicks, the Eckhart Tolle, Alan Watts, I love him. He is so good, and you would be surprised the so much knowledge he has gained or he has gone through Indian scriptures. I mean, being a Christian, he talks about so much that even we have never heard about those things from India. Muji also I love. I love listening to him. And the people who love Hindi, they should listen to Sister Shivani, Sadhguru, and Osho is another one that I love. I love his stories that he talks about. He is always like in funny mood or joyous mood, right? He keeps the moment light. Yes, so I will be sharing some of these spiritual gurus and their names and with Ladini, and you can just do a YouTube search. Other thing, I mean, I'm not promoting YouTube here, but yes, last 7, 8 years, YouTube Premium is what I have been listening. Reason is it does not have ads and those things, and even if you try to do, using some musical clip. You can do the meditation. There is no distraction or disturbance in the middle, right? If it is premium. And you can run these audio clips or the videos offline also. When I say offline means you can keep the phone screen off and you can just listen while driving or something. So it has been very helpful to me. So I think there are questions that I can see. One somebody is asking, Dr. RR is asking, sir, I am unable to understand the conversation with God. My mentor told me do more meditation to understand. That is correct. Means sometimes we are not ready to listen or to absorb the information, which is okay. See, if you are developing the habit of reading, just read the book, go through it, and you can come back to that book again, and you will understand it more. Definitely, meditation gives you more awareness, more clarity, and more presence of mind. That's how you get the messages. There are always hidden messages from the writers or these authors, right? And sometimes words do not represent. But your mind takes the same sentence in different ways. So whenever you are ready, those messages will appear and you will be able to take those. Do not worry about if something is not clear to you in a paragraph or in a book. Just keep reading. That's how you develop the habit. I don't see any other question. Yeah, somebody is also asking, when I take a book in my hand, I feel boring. How to develop a habit? I shared already with you. Start with the thinner books having pages less than 100. Pick up the book. Some of the books definitely could be dry, some could be like a novel that will pull you. So try some of those books like Living with Himalayan Master. Very small stories. Uh, the autobiography of a yogi is also one of those books. Initial few chapters may be dry, but rest of the book is more like a story. I already said the another book, which is the Alchemist, is like a novel. Read these books. Lati, how long we planned? I was not sure how long we planned the conversation.
Yeah, we planned for till 7 o'clock, sir. If
Yes.
it
Okay.
means another 20 minutes, it's there.
Okay. Yeah, so if you have questions or if you want to share something, there are book clubs as well that can kind of speed up your reading because in book club they cover at least three, four chapters from the book, and in like 4 or 5 sessions they finish the whole book, and you get to know the summary, you get to know the messages. Somebody was asking that I don't get anything from the book Conversation with God. If you come across a session in a book club on that book, please attend. You will very clearly understand all the messages from the book. If somebody is feeling or having the low energy for his work or low motivation, there used to be another person in India, Sonu Sharma. I used to follow him a lot, not now, because he used to leave a lot of Hindi videos that time. I loved his videos, the motivation he provided.
Uh, if you wanted to share anything, you can raise your hands, friends. Oh, the book club information will be shared in the WhatsApp groups. So mostly the book clubs will be on Monday and Wednesday. So whenever the book club is going on, we'll post that information in the form of flyer, and the Zoom details will be available in all the WhatsApp groups. We will let you know in that form of communication, Rajni. Sir, if no one open up, if something you wanted to share, you can share. Book club sessions will be in IST and EST. Like mostly it will be morning 8 to 9 a.m. IST, and the night, like evening also the same book session will be happening with the different facilitators. That also will be like 8 to 9 p.m. IST. So the EST timings also will be posted along with the flyer.
So, I mean, definitely the nature of personal reality. One of the book, I believe the author is Seth. Seth books, right? There are so many. It took me almost like 6 months, 8 months, because in fact I was getting confused who is speaking when, right, in that book. But that's an amazing book. I kept reading, in parallel the other books. It happens. I'm reading this book these days. I am that, right? One of my friend gifted me. I don't know if you are able to see. I am not able to show it. It's like 600, 700 page book between the conversation between disciple and Nisargadatta Maharaj. And each chapter is like 4 or 5 pages, but dry conversation. So this book is going on last few months. I just read once in a while, but there are other books I read in parallel. So do not stop if you get stuck on one book. Just pick up another one and start.
I think we can wind up the session, sir.
Yeah. Once again, thank you, Ladni
Yeah,
ma'am. Thank you,
sir.
Buddha Quantum CEO Foundation. Yeah, please go ahead.
The wound has raised their hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Can next, I'm doing it. Maybe they wanted to speak, so I'm promoting to panelist. Yes, sir. You can unmute yourself and you can speak now. I have provided the option asked to unmute.
Hi, my name is Hari Unguturi. I'm from Los Angeles. Thanks for sharing, sir, your thoughts about importance of reading books. I'm also a regular reader. I mean, after getting into this Buddha CEO system, we got the opportunity to expose to different types of books. One point I like from this session is you shared a lot of books, actually names. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. So the books which are listed in Buddha CEO, and also you shared some of the things, and also you were talking about some of the videos, YouTube channels, some of the people. That's great. So, is there any way to go through, because I haven't listed down the names what you mentioned and the channels you mentioned. So, can I go back and review this recorded session for this one?
Ladni ma'am, I believe you will publish the recordings, right?
Yes, sir. The recordings will be there in the Buddha CEO app, sir. Once the session has been completed, we will upload all the recordings in the Buddha CEO.
Okay.
Even the book clubs also will be available. I'll check and I'll let you know, sir, whether book clubs recordings are available or not in the app.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your time.
No problem. And if you need the bigger list of the books other than what Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation recommends, Patriji's book list is also available on PSSM website. That list is even longer. You can choose the
Oh,
books from there. Yeah.
okay. Okay. I'll go through that list. Sure. Thank you. Thanks for that info.
But I'll be sharing what we spoke briefly with. I have the contact of Shalini. I'll provide the book list as well as the YouTube, the gurus or the leaders that I follow.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for joining on today's Saturday's masterclass. As tomorrow is Sunday, we all will have the long guided meditation, 6 a.m. IST, please do join the long guided meditation. And tomorrow we have a million also. And tomorrow is a wonderful day for us. It's World Meditation Day. So we will be having a wonderful sessions with Buddha CEO on tomorrow. See you all again. Thank you.
Thank you.
So grateful, so grateful, oh grateful, I'm so grateful.